Good morning. Currently taking down a Tornadus raid right now. However, a few words from future me. Pokemon Go is notorious for its events. In July alone, we had 10 events, whether that is Pokemon Go Fest, Dynamo Community Day, or in a few days, Lucario Mega Raid Day. However, if we don't have any events, there's probably only a couple days until the next event. The game feels a bit stale and there's nothing really to do. However, is there stuff to do? Today, we're gonna figure that one out. Landorus has been taken down. I don't know the IVs. It's an 1864. Not sure if that's good. Honestly, doesn't sound very good. However, is it a slight discoloration? And he is not. Alright. Got another Tornadus down. I didn't see that IV. Are you slightly discolored? You are not at a 1862. Alright, I am currently taking down a Mega Aggron right now. Now this is the Mega Pokemon that is in rotation in the Mega Raids at the moment. Mega Aggron, in my personal opinion, is very much worth raiding because it is the 9th overall best Steel type raid attacker and the #1 Steel Mega Pokemon in the game for raids. So if you're able to take down some of these raids, I do encourage you to do that because he is very good when Steel types are needed. I'm not too sure how he is in PvP, but yeah, I mean, pretty solid Pokemon all around. Not the craziest, but not the worst by any means. Alright, we took the Aggron down. However, the real question, are you green? You are not green. Alright. Oh, 1686. Okay. Took down another Tornadus raid. Are you gonna be shiny? You are not. You are not shiny. 1846. That was the worst one we've gotten. Alrighty, I got another Tornadus raid here. Today I've been doing a lot of Tornadus raids, but how good really is this Pokemon? Tornadus ranks around 32 overall in a flying type raid attacker, so there are so many better options. It's not very good at PvP. There's honestly not too much that's great about this Pokemon, if I'm being honest. I'm simply just getting it for my shiny dex because I do not have it. I'm pretty sure its Therium form ranks a bit higher. It's at like a 27. But again, if you're looking for flying raid type attackers, then this is probably not going to be your best option. Nor would it be great in PvP in any league, I don't think. I wouldn't go hard on this Pokemon. If you want it shiny, obviously go for that. It's not the best Pokemon in the game. Not very useful at all. It's a cool one for sure, but it's not the best. Alright, took down the Tornadus. Are you a shiny Tornadus? You are not. Another great feature about this game is field research. Now, in between events, the same field research will be in the game at all times. Usually it changes like every season, but for the most part, it's kind of the same. During events, they'll have special field research featuring special Pokemon that are like the spotlight of the event, but for the most part, in between events, you'll have the same field research. Field research is great for getting great IVs. Lots of people get hundos through field research because of that. The floor of a field research Pokemon IV is going to be 10-10-10, while a wild Pokemon is going to be a 0-0-0 IV floor. The chances of getting a hundo are much greater through field research. So today, we're going to focus on a lot of wild field research encounters to try to get us a hundo for this video. So the first one is going to be complete 5 raids. So we get an Aerodactyl, a great rock raid attacker. I think it's like number 3 or number 2 with a Mega. Great Pokemon. 5 raids, it was kind of a lot to get this one done, but Aerodactyl, great Pokemon. Second one, this one was catch 5 Pokemon with weather boosts. This gives a Vanillite, not very useful in the game, but new shiny, a rare shiny. And this last one is going to be power up Pokemon 3 times, so this is going to be one of the 3 Kanto starters. This is going to be a Squirtle at a 403, and its IVs are going to be, oh my gosh, 15, 14, 15. See? Research is great for IVs. I got another 3 field researches done. Now you're gonna see that a lot of these field researches are gonna be a bunch of random Pokemon. Most of them are not gonna be the same. And that's because there are so many field researches in between events. You can't really guarantee to like grind a certain field research to try to get a hundo or a shiny of a specific Pokemon because there's so many. However, that just gives more options, which I think is really good. First one is going to be a Omnanite. Second one is going to be a Diglett. Third one is a Chinchou. Alright, I got 3 more field research checks. The first one being a Stuffle. Second one being a Slackoff. And the third one being a Pidgey. No, no, and no. Well, another pretty cool feature that you can do in between events is routes. Yes, they are kind of a lot of work, but the whole point of them is to get Zygarde cells to level up this guy. I think you need 250 in all to max him out. However, grindy, yes, it is worth it because the complete form of Zygarde is number 2 in the Master League, I think, and number 7 in the Ultra League. If you got the complete form of this, it is really good in PvP if you are a PvP person. And then another feature it has, I'll show you at the end of the route. Alrighty, we're at the end of the route, and yes, we do see Mateo here. So the cool feature that I was talking about with Mateo, you have to have an egg slot open, so before you do this, just make sure that you have one of those. But you're actually able to exchange a gift. You get a random one anywhere in the world from a different route, somebody else doing a route, and then yeah, it's just like a gift. But the really cool thing that I like, okay, I didn't get one, just kidding. Usually you'll get an egg if you have an open slot. I think maybe like the bottom 3 have to be open or something, but actually this one is one of the route eggs. Yeah, and you just get a bunch of pretty good Pokemon. The Cranidos, the Shieldon, the Phantom. Also pretty rare exclusive shinies, so yeah, if you have an open slot and you're able to do a route, do them, because these are great eggs. Alright, another thing you can do is trade. Now, if you have friends in the game, you can do up to 100 trades per day in hopes of getting lucky Pokemon. Lucky Pokemon typically get your IVs better, and you get a 1 in, I think, 25 chance of getting a lucky Pokemon. If you do 100 trades a day, then you have around 4 lucky Pokemon every day, roughly. It's not guaranteed, but... So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna trade 100 times, and then I'm gonna come back to you with my results. Alright, I was able to do 85 trades, and in that we got 4 lucky Pokemon. We got a Frigibax, we got a Spinarak, a Makuhita, and a Burmy. The IVs are going to be this for the Burmy, Makuhita, Spinarak, and a Frigibax. Crazy IVs, but like I said, it's a 1 in 64 chance of being a 100% IV Pokemon. Those were 0-star Pokemon before. They did get upgraded a bit. One good thing about lucky Pokemon is actually it is cheaper to level them up. So right here it says 255,000 Stardust. If I go to this Litten right here, 496,000. So it kind of like cuts it in half, basically. So it makes it cheaper, moves up the IVs most of the time. Lucky Pokemon are just all around great. Just took down another Aggron raid. I think I saw an 1815, but are you going to be green? You are not. Alright guys, I am back after a little bit. It's been a couple hours since I did the last clip, but I went out and I traded some more with some friends, and you know what, I'll just show you. Hold on. Yeah, so I got a lucky shiny Oshawott. For context, that is my favorite Pokemon. Didn't have the shiny. Incredible. I can retire. No, I'm joking. But yeah, that's what you can do. The event's coming up in a couple days, I think the 25th. Today, right now, is the 23rd. By the time this comes out, it's going to be the 24th. So basically tomorrow, whenever you're watching this, tomorrow, the Steel event comes out. There's not much time in between events. But if you're looking for things to do, there's a couple things. I hope I gave some ideas on things that you can do in between events. If you found this interesting, if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. I'll be making videos on the Steel event coming up and the Mega Lucario Raid Day, and however many more events are coming. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!